I just saw that about Summer Walker, how she blasted her dude. But the fact of the matter is, for me, is you got to take accountability for yourself, sis. You slept with them.
But this is the thing. I have a lot of conversations throughout the day, right? I literally just said before I came in here, I was like, at what point, accountability, like I just said, but at what point do women stop trying to change a man? Wasn't taking care of the kids he had before you. So why did you feel like your child would be the golden child? They don't get to keep daddy. Why did you feel that way?
No, why you feel like you were special, sis? You're not special.
Because he told you.
Oh, you listening? But God presents us signs. So you gotta listen to God at the end of the day. God told you that he's still a grown boy. And you just showed that you're still a grown girl. Falling for the okie doke.
He gonna change for me.
No, you gotta believe him when he show you.
Because a man will change for a woman, right? But only when that man wants to change for that woman. When he says, oh, I gotta stop my shit, or she gonna leave me, my shit, or I won't have her no more. That is what changes a man for a woman. Not anything you doing. You could be cooking, cleaning, fucking,
slaving, being a maid,
doing everything by the book, by the tea.
He's still not satisfied. He's still gonna
listen. He gonna still do him.
Exactly, because that's when God gotta be in his life. God gotta be the head. And once you love God more than me, then you gonna respect me. But if not, if he putting things over you, if he in this fleshly realm, he will always fall.
For sure. I definitely agree. That's why I'm single right now. But I feel like when I do get into another relationship, if God is not at the head and center, I promise you I don't want it.
Yes, because God is going to reveal signs, though. God warned her that he is not your husband.
I'm sure he did.
But you decided to open your legs. If you're going to throw it, of course they're going to catch it.
And the warnings could have been, she mentioned how
niggas is
they was acting bitter. She mentioned how the other females, the BMs, they was acting bitter. Those was your signs. They just wasn't happening directly towards you. You thought they was hating on you, but they weren't. They were just, they're reacting from their hurt. It's well. They got a kid with a nigga who ain't taking it, they hurt.
That's what I'm saying. You should not have no drama in your life.
Yeah, and if you do, then...
And then and the thing is, you're not choosing sisterhood. You know how your sister feel. You know she mad. You know she hurt. You know somebody hurt her. So you gonna put a man on this pedestal, thinking that you can change a grown boy.
Yeah, what he did made himself do that.
You gotta move on logic, and a lot of women are moving off of emotion. Oh, I'm in lust with this man. He dicked me down. Now I'm in lust, infatuated. So I'm ignoring all the signs. I'm friends. At that point, I'm putting this man as my God, and guess what? He's gonna fail you every time.
Every single time.
Now the kid is gonna have to suffer because you didn't make the right decision.
And then you know she said it pissed me off, and I don't know how much money Summer got, but she said at least I got enough money to raise my kids. Number one, money is the least of your worries. Trust me, money is the least. Like there's always a way to take care of your child. If you're resourceful and you a true hustler, you gonna make sure your child fed, clothed, sheltered, whatever. Money is the least of your worries when you're raising a child.
Yeah.
Kids don't care about it.
They need that affection.
My son used to want these little ugly shoes, and I hated these shoes. I think they was like Spider-Man shoes. I used to hate these shoes, but he would never take them off. $30 shoes or $20 shoes. And here I was trying to buy him Air Max this, and the kids don't care about
these labels that we have created because we've been programmed. No wonder why these kids getting Mercedes now. You already teaching them about the symbol.
Materialism. That's it.
To be a consumer like this now. They get it to them early. But until we realize that it's not even about none of that. It's about how the baby gonna feel your energy. And then if the mommy and daddy hate each other, the baby feel that. They gonna end up being traumatized out here. And now they're gonna have to repair and heal because mommy and daddy didn't take time to self-develop. They was underdeveloped having me. Babies having babies. It's like just a whole bunch of little kids running around. Because nobody's spiritually mature.
We all, I just had this conversation at work.
Hey, this is a reminder. Come on.
It's so funny to me that I done spent majority of my adulthood unlearning shit. I ain't even come into who I truly want and desire to be yet because I don't have the space. I gotta empty out all this fuck shit that I gotta ask for.
We gotta deprogram ourselves.
This is stuff that was unloaded onto me that I didn't want this. You know,
I didn't ask for this.
I didn't ask for these mental issues. I didn't ask for this. Like, it was given to me, and now I gotta unload it before I can allow things to be poured into me that's gonna truly allow me to live the life that I deserve to live, and reap the benefits that God promised to me here on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
That was real.
So yeah, that's what we all doing. We unlearning.
Yes, we can't control the cards that we was dealt.
Listen.
So then we got to make the best out of this hand that's presented to us, and that's being controllers of our own life and realizing like this person that's hurt right now don't got nothing to do with me.
Yep.
I gotta have peace within myself to not try to feel like I gotta change this person. They gotta heal, but I gotta fix my actions and how I react and how I respond, because that's power.
I agree.
Do y'all know each other?
That's my sister. What you mean?
Yeah,
What you mean? That's my sister. Yes, we met before. Literally, we met before.
But I just seen your name. My name is Chantal, and I seen Chantal. I was like,
my
You
goodness.
see what I'm saying?
It was meant to be. Oh, everything happens on reason. I believe that. As well as just being a consumer, though. I feel like if you're a producer, you're gonna question everything.
So this is what I produce.
Come with it. Come with it. When you a producer. Literally, when you a producer, let it be known.
Oh, you really came up there?
Yeah, this is my product.
Come on, tell us about it. Tell us
Okay,
about
I'll
it.
tell you about it, but I'm a massage therapist as well, so I'm going to tie in what I'm saying. I had a client earlier, and I was telling her how when I'm trying new beauty products and stuff, I'm that person. I'm going to stand in an hour for 30 minutes reading and Googling the ingredients, because what is triathlon 2? What is that? Like, I don't know what that is, so, you know, you want to find...
Knowledge. Seek the knowledge.
I seek out everything because I'm a producer. I don't consider myself a consumer.
Yes. And that
Okay, so to this is, I call them lifts. They're natural air freshener, but I call them lifts because when you spray it, I want you to lift up your energy in your space.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, shake before you shake well.
Shake, you gotta do a little movement. Do a little movement with the shake. Come on.
Yeah, not over like nobody's food and stuff. I don't know if I can. It's continuous mix, so you don't have to pump it. You just pull it and spray.
Well, you could've
Oh,
just
smell it, smell it. Over here. That's beautiful.
It's called Meant for You.
Wow. First of all, the logo is phenomenal. The colors. I noticed the little details, sis.
You see?
The little details. The bottle, everything. You working hard. That's a producer. That's quality. Come on, support black business. Come on, support black business.
Thank y'all.
Well, going back to the alien conversation.
Oh my God. Talking about love.
Yeah, for sure. Who believes that we're in a simulation though?
Go deeper.
Okay, so who understands the whole Matrix theory and how, you know, you can kind of explain life in the way of the Matrix?
Hold on. Your package is lit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just a little
I've
detail.
been doing it since 2016. I just relaunched on September 27th.
Congratulations.
So thank y'all for
Your
listening.
package is
Yeah,
lit.
thank you. Thank you.
That Matrix shit crazy though.
It is.
Because I really do think, not we in it, but we might be. I don't know.
Yeah, we in it. Yeah,
What do y'all
right.
think-
We in the
what do y'all think
matrix.
happens when we sleep? What do you think really goes on when we go to sleep?
You do so much in your sleep. Your brain does so much in your sleep versus like when you're awake.
Like our body shuts down, but our brain keeps going. Is that weird?
And it works more when
I like
you're
that,
asleep
though.
than it does when
Subconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how powerful subconscious mind is. It's not just entertainment. It's not just music that we listening to. It's playing with our subconscious mind.
You think dreams are to like another portal to our
They can
other
be
reality?
I
Yeah.
think they can be.
Yeah, you can see how you're gonna be in this world like before it happens. Other people don't have that vision now. It's like you have the vision of your life. Like you saw this creation before it came. You knew the label, you knew the colors. And that's how powerful our mind is. We
And
see
I brought
it
that
before.
to fruition. Yeah, that's crazy. But it's true.
That's
It
what-
really is.
That's how
like-
you saw your logo before it happened. You see it.
You know, my favorite manifestation of idea to completion is watching buildings get built.
I love watching buildings too,
Because
bro.
literally, and I work in Midtown, so you know it's like so much construction in Midtown and downtown and Buckhead. So it's like you literally get to see them bringing in the supplies, and then in 6 to 8 months, you got this massive 30-story building, and you looking at it like,
what the fuck?
A human built this, but first someone had to conceive the idea. They had to put it on some paper. You know what I'm saying? So when you start to think about the way that the mind works, the black mind.
Yes,
right?
yes.
When
Come
you
on,
the
come
way
on.
The, black
The
mind
spiritual.
Works, it's spiritual and it's really intricate because I just tweeted this actually. What idea you miss is something that someone else will develop. You know how many ideas we have throughout the day, right?
But you gotta act on
You
it
gotta act on
immediately.
it because you'll drive like 6 months later. You drive, you be like, damn, I had that dream for a car wash and you can get a massage at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be
You
obedient.
yes, you.
That's just a part about listening too. Like whether it's meditation, whether you truly just taking that quiet time to manifest your reality, because we are the controllers of it all, honestly. No, we are the creation, but we came from the creator.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely
So
agree.
we came from the creator?
We came from the creator and
Black
make
people?
yeah,
Where
we
white people come from?
oh yeah, they came out of us. I feel like we started, yeah. Cause you can't go white then go black. You gotta go black then go lighter.
That's why black people are the only people who can have everything white people got. The colored eyes, the different hair texture, the different haircut. Think about how many black people have blonde. My son has like blonde hair, you know?
But also, we the only ones that can be standing outside for 16 hours in the sun. That survived that.
Think about
And
it.
then
Like, here's one thing: is like if we are from the earth, then obviously we can adapt to the sun. So why does the sun burn them? Like if they're from
Aliens?
okay. That's like saying the leaf is getting sunburnt. Like how niggas a leaf? Is your only way of survival is the sun.
You're saying white people are vampires.
They can't.
They are different breeds. They are different breeds.
And they have sulfur. You ever hear people say white people smell like dogs?
They
Because they
do.
have sulfur in it, and dogs have sulfur in it.
But they don't even got
So they come from
melatonin.
hell.
I mean, if you want to go back to Egyptian times, all dogs did come from hell. The cats were gods, the dogs were from
But you
hell.
know how they started off walking with their arms? They started off.
Hey, you know they love dogs. They can lick
We
them
have,
in
we
the mouth.
have to teach them how to walk though.
Listen,
Hey,
you
you
know
taught them how to
white
bathe,
people
too.
are in comparison to pigs, right? The skin and the hair. Their hair is the only hair that grows straight up.
That's
Pig's
how you
hair,
know.
You ever seen a pig up close?
No, you say they go straight up.
Like,
No, I thought they hair laid down.
And that's probably why God tells not to eat.
They
I
hair
can tell
laid
you, I can tell you where white people came from. I'm gonna tell you the history. This is why I was super high one time. I'm not gonna tell you what I was high on, but I was high. So
you was a black man. I said, I know you're mixed, but you're black. You talking about how you know? How
You
do I
gotta
know
remind. You
And
gotta
I got
remind
an
him.
explanation.
You
I
gotta
said, because
remind.
you won't ever in life experience anything like what you or your family and friends could just because of the color of her skin. That's how I'm gonna beat you up because we had this conversation. No whites, no whites.
Literally.
Because he literally was I'm finna give up. I'm like, no, you're
Dang,
not.
just like that. Just let it. But that's the problem right now with even in this generation. They want it on their time. They don't want it on God's time.
Listen,
So you
talk
trying
about
to pick your partner. God already ordained somebody for you.
Yeah.
Now you having babies with somebody who wasn't meant to be the father of your child.
y'all weren't even supposed to know each other.
Literally.
You're supposed to be completely separate.
Literally, this person was sitting as a
Okay.
distraction. The thing is, this
Hey, I would have
person.
been straight on the
I'm
other
in
side.
straight, boy. Those cool shoes.
Hey, no, this person was sitting as a distraction to slow you down from your destiny, and you fell into the trap. That's how it be.
I like that.
I agree with that.
That's how it be. They disguise as blessings, but it's really a lesson. Yes, it's a distraction that's slowing you down from your destiny.
See, are y'all in favor of integration, or y'all think it should have just continued to stay separate?
Okay.
Yeah, that's now we're handicapped. Now we don't know own any of the media. We don't have no ownership. We don't have
Because
nothing.
we want
We
to
are
be accepted.
beggars. We are beggars. We begging to be in Hollywood, getting a Grammy, getting in a university.
You gotta jump through so many hoops to go.
We could have had our own.
But why do you, to get a piece of paper by somebody else's approval?
We could have had our own shit.
But you see what you can create though. Like the powers we have with inside of us as producers. But they want us to be consumers. That's how this game goes. Literally. Because if everybody's a producer, how would the money flow? How would it go around?
But how beautiful it is when we can barter. When it's like, I have this, you have that.
That's how it's supposed to be changed.
Literally last night, that was a conversation I had. Someone was like, I can't afford yoga class, so like, we'll figure something out.
Yes, but why? But why did they create? But why did they create money in the first place?
I'm gonna break it down.
Oh, tell us why they create money in the first place.
I like telling you this because this shit is crazy. All right, so before the piece of paper was invented, niggas used to barter and pay with gold, right? The bank, the Jews, they had the money, right?
Shout out to
they
the
came,
Jews.
yeah, shout out to the Jews. They had paper money, so they basically said, "Hey, Tom, you got 5 bricks of gold. I know you don't want to hold those bricks of gold; they're heavy. Let me give you 5 little IOU pieces of paper." Okay. You know what I mean? So now I'm the bank. I'm gonna hold your gold for you. So when you ever want to come trade it out, all you gotta do is bring a couple of your pieces of paper. Boom, I can give you whatever you want. Instead of you carrying around the gold. So that's why paper money was invented. But here's what fucked up. Here's what fucked up everybody. In 1971, Richard Nixon was the president. He had signed the gold standard, which ended the ties between gold and money. So that pretty much meant that money was not backed by anything. You ever heard of like a fiat currency system? That's pretty much what we live in. We live in a system where our currency is literally not backed by just me and you agreeing that it's a $5 bill. Outside of that, you can't go. It's not the reason it was created isn't even relevant no more. So now you have a piece of paper that is just dead, but only because all of us agree that it's a $100 bill. We gotta hold on to it longer. But that's how it is, bro.
Because we say that $100 bill is worth $100. It's
That's
worth
how it is. But if I rip it up, you should be as mad if I rip up a $1 bill. It's the same shit. It's just a different nigga face on it.
A dead white man at that. We over here begging for a dead white man in our pockets.
So money has no value. Niggas kill themselves over money, bro.
Well, that's what but you gotta realize the significance though.
There's no purpose. You gotta blame Richard Nixon. And you gotta blame everybody who was alive at that time that accepted that shit. And then after that, then came credit cards, and then now the game fucked up. If you look at the U.S. Treasury, it's like $80 trillion, right?
Oh yeah.
But only $2 trillion of it is actual physical money.
And we satisfied with digits.
The rest of it is just on our phones and our computers.
And we just satisfied with digits.
We're like,
those digits. Yeah.
No, imagine if the system shut down and all of us need to go get the money out the bank. You think everybody's getting their shit?
Nobody getting
Everybody getting 500 max.
Killing themselves. It is like
because it wasn't illusion.
You need to like add your value, put your value in something else that is not always like. I get it, money is important, but like it's not gonna make you happy. It's not gonna give you everything you have. It's not like if you're not happy now and you don't learn how to be happy since like the process, you're not gonna be happy with all the money in the world. And
just imagine you out here chasing the bag, chasing the money, and then when it's your time to go, you can't take none of that with you. You was so cutthroat here this whole time, and then doing all that for what?
You can leave it for the generations, though.
But yeah, if you have that type of heart, but you gotta know the reason. What are you doing all that for? Like the money, you trying to just be a billionaire, and then you can't even spend all that money while you're
what
here.
messes with my head is like, okay, you're leaving it for your children and your grandchildren, but it's like so many of the rich kids, grow up like not knowing the importance of working for it because they grow up having everything.
That's not the kid's problem. That's the parents' problem. Even though you got money, shit, nigga, you don't need to know how much money you got.
Yeah.
You need to understand life is life, and just because we got hella money in the bank, don't mean you got
hella money.
No, nigga, you still finna be a child. You know what I mean? You still finna have chores. You still finna be a regular.
But what if you don't want
just never
kids
gonna
though?
struggle.
What if you don't want kids and got all that money?
Hey, you gonna give it to somebody.
All right, you gotta
It's gonna
exactly. You gotta
funnel
give it
somebody.
away. You can't even have it. You can't take it with you at the end of the
I'd rather
day.
have some shit to give away though. I see what you mean, but when I go, I want to be able to.
You gotta give now. I feel like give now.
Money, like,
Yeah,
do something
even
better
when I
for the
go.
world, that like.
That's why you gotta give while you're here. Like give while you're here. Give your gifts while you here. Give your money while you're here. Give your time, your energy while you here. Because after you gone, people make a decision for you.
I mean, you can't take money with you when you go, so like.
None of this. So it's like, what's the importance of it? It's like people are the important thing here.
And your connections.
Literally, that's the most important thing.
The
This.
people.
Like, not this external things that we can't even take with us.
So where do y'all see America in 10 years, in 2030?
So it's conditioned. Like, I don't have to be here. You know what I'm saying? But the mom always has to be a mom. A dad does not have to be a dad. And niggas know that.
But yeah, niggas
It's
also
media,
don't have to watch the media.
No, it's media, but at what point do we start taking accountability?
I'm saying it's more
There
than
we go.
just
But they
always
say we got the highest like
We got
black
to
fathers
say that.
They don't gotta
than
tune
black
into the
now.
media.
All they want you to
not
do.
pay attention to it.
That's what they
Right.
said.
No, I agree.
That was another
Not
say. I
pay
don't
attention to
know.
what the norm is. Not pay attention to what society wants you to do. Just be yourself. Just not even turn the TV on. Listen to no commercials. No radio.
But unfortunately, yeah, the TV tells lies to the vision, and it's programming your mind. So how you see that as society has pushed a chip that we're not supposed to be together. A black woman and black man. Right now we have so much conflict towards each other. We have animosity, but we need to link up because they don't want us to be together. Just how we were just stating those facts, how they want the black man in jail.
Yep.
So then now that's gonna mess up the child's life when the two parents not together. They don't have that energy that's truly putting them to succeed out here. Now it's just a cycle as we continue to stay in last place because that's how we're gonna have wealth if black women and black men together. But we out here on welfare.
That one black woman, she can have 7 streams of income, but then what is there left to give to building anything else? You know what I'm saying? You're exhausted, you're worn out. I know, because I am one of those. I'm a single parent. You feel what I'm saying? So I know about hustling and grinding. You don't have much left to give to anything else. You can find that in you, which I have found, and I'm still working on that. But at the end of the day, you be tired.
But the thing is, you didn't make that baby by yourself.
Of course not.
That's that's why it needs 2 people. That's why and they don't want you to have your spouse with you. Now that it's just crazy because how we stated before that your friend about to give up on the sister because you tired. What did society play with your subconscious mind to believe a black woman not for you?
Yep, and then a white one. You know what? When this come out, he gonna have to come back and you have to listen, okay? Because it ain't right. But I always tell him, I'm like, no, that ain't it. Like,
but you aware of what the society is doing towards the community. Like, just saying about the jail, this free labor, like that was a setup to keep us stuck in last place.
Yep. And we just been following in line. Like it ain't nothing.
Like literally, we have to think. Like wake up. It's like we still mentally enslaved.
You gotta tune out the media, tune out all the
literally, because I'm like, why are you listening?
You literally have to tune out everything.
Stop watching the TV.
Subliminally, there's all those messages subliminally that we don't realize that you see, but are present in every day.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's all about the choices that we make because I feel like it's demons all around us. I mean, you can choose that fast food or you can choose that veggie chili. It's like the different. If you know more, you're gonna do better for yourself.
Right.
You see how you plug that in?
I don't talk on the phone. The guys who date me, they know. Like we can FaceTime. I ain't saying I don't talk on the phone at all, but we need to be seeing each other because we ain't seeing each other. I ain't really trying to too much be holding no phone. Like.
Right.
And then going back though, off of how we don't even know how to communicate though. We don't even know how to build solid relationships, healthy relationships, because we skipped the whole huge relationship with ourselves. Yep. You don't even got a good relationship with you. How you gonna have a good relationship with other people if you're not even good within yourself? Yep. Now everything is gonna be dysfunctional. Everything is gonna be off balance.
I agree.
It's all about balance, and that's the only way. But they don't teach us that in public schools.
No.
They didn't teach us those these key components. How we gonna survive out here?
Because we're not supposed to survive.
We're
Be in a cycle. You're supposed to just function. Be a functioning member of society.
Literally, be a sheep.
Listen, be a functioning member of society.
That's why school is
a decent human being.
In a workshop is
What is a decent human being?
That plays it safe. If you want to get something done, you're gonna have a spirit of rebellion. You got to think outside the box. You got to question everything. Because everybody has different perspectives, opinion, wrote something down. Everybody believes differently. So you're going to have to just think outside of the box. Everybody's just listening to what everybody's telling them. That's why they created followers now. Who you following, because everybody's following people. Nobody has a mind for their own. And especially with just, if you listening to music, like this toxic music and media, you're going to be just programmed by what's outwardly going on.
And then most people don't have the mental capacity to filter. Because that's important. You can listen to, you can eat, or you can read, you can be on social media, and you can watch TV, but it's about your filter, your mental filter. And some people, majority of people don't have a good mental filter. Everything they take in, they internalizing. You gotta let some of the bullshit slide. Like,
it's not
real.
right.
Like, that's just like we're having a conversation with somebody. If you can hear everything that person's saying, right? But if you ain't listening, you're not filtering the correct information, you're going to miss whatever the person was trying to inform you on. It could have been something vital for your future. Every conversation is not meant to be a conversation for right now. Just like those conversations I had earlier, God knew that was going to play out right here in this room.
Yes.
I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But because I was getting feedback from the people I was talking to, I was able to have more insight to put in conversation right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's a filter. Most people don't have that.
Because everybody's waiting to respond, too.
Listen, they be like, okay, you talking. I'm
ready for my comeback.
Yeah, they like, yeah.
I'm ready to say something smarter than you.
And then I was smarter than you yesterday, so like
I got one on you.
Listen, that's it. That's all people. They want the one up all the time.
And it's like it's no competition. Sometimes you are meant to be a student right now. Get schooled.
I'd rather learn.
Teach me.
I'd rather learn.
Literally teach me.
I just had this conversation with myself. I talk to myself a lot, child.
Oh, that's the key. That's the key.
I talk to myself a lot.
That's the key.
I was like, I never had a man to teach me.
What yourself say to that?
Self-care. That's pretty damn sad.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'll be 29 in January.
She young. And no, see, that's what we've been we have been subconsciously trained to say that question, how old are you? But why can't we just say, what's your age? How young are you?
Oh, yeah.
Because they want us to keep us stuck like that. What's your age? That's the question. What's your age? But it's negative. They got everything in reverse right now. It's so negative. Literally, that's the question.
No, it's right.
Literally, because I mean, you can be 30 right now acting like a 12-year-old mentally. So age don't got nothing to do with it. Yes, and you being a learner. How you said earlier, I know nothing. You said, oh, I don't know anything. That's the key right there. You got to be a sponge to soak it up.
And that filter, you got to let them set this stuff that come in. You gotta know what to push back out.
Which little area to push
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know how you get sponge, you be cleaning up the mess. Everything, all the moisture don't come out every time you squeeze. You gotta retain some of that. You gotta retain some of the things that you hear when you need to. You use it. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying with the sponge, right?
It's coming in handy. Yes. It's powerful because like life itself is the best school it is.
Experience is the best teacher.
People don't want to pay for knowledge.
Nobody wants to listen. People don't want to listen.
And that's the thing, like people don't want to pay for knowledge. On Black Friday, I was buying courses. I'm buying books. I'm not buying nothing that's
what people
like.
That kills me though. People be like, damn, $500 to learn how to make $5,000. That's too much. Oh, $500 shoes. Okay, I get them.
The priorities. You care so much about what you looking like, but how you feeling?
Give a shit about you.
So we celebrating Black Friday?
No, that's a consumer. Those are essential things. I feel like if things are
meaning behind Black Friday.
Nah, I don't celebrate nothing.
Yeah, we
Hey,
don't
what's the
celebrate.
meaning behind Black Friday?
But it's for you to be a consumer.
Oh,
what's
okay.
the?
All right, so I thought it was
I thought it was that. Is it something
Yeah,
more than
it's
that?
like
Nobody knows that.
Nigga Friday. We don't know.
it's for black people.
It is. It was when they had the sales on slaves.
Oh, I heard that,
But then, why does TVs go on sale and we just instantly think that's a reward to get programmed even more?
Oh my gosh.
We're more inches.
We're more than
To